Trade agreement parameters describe the trade agreement discount options that can be selected in the accounts receivable and procurement and sourcing parameter forms. The parameter forms are located in their respective modules underneath Setup and then clicking on the Prices tab. Now let's talk a little bit more about setting up these parameters. The discount field determines how discounts are handled for lines of a specific sales or purchase order. When both line and multi-line discount agreements apply to the sales order line, this is the only parameter setting that directly applies to a customer and vendor trade agreement. The options for the field are as follows. First is the line option. This option only allows a line discount to be applied to the line. Next is multi-line. This indicates that only a multi-line discount is applied to the line. The third option is max, line, and then multi-line. The system considers both the calculated line discount and the multi-line discount and applies only the better of the two discounts. The next option is the minimum of the line and multi-line. In this example, the system considers both the calculated line discount and the multi-line discount and applies only the lesser of the two discounts. The third option, or fourth option rather, is the line plus multi-line. This discount applies to the order line and is the sum of both the line discount and the multi-line discount. The two discounts are added and then the discount is calculated. The next option is line times multi-line. The discount applied to the order with this option is applied to the order by the value of the line discount added to the value of the multi-line discount that is calculated based on the price minus the line discount. Notice the multi-line discount is calculated after the line discount is deducted from the list price. The supplementary item functionality is a strong tool that can be used with trade agreements. Let's take a look. When a product is ordered, complementary or supplementary items are frequently required. In AX, these are known as supplementary sales. For example, if the customer orders a home theater system, a supplementary and possibly a required item would be a DVD player. Similarly, additional sales can be made if the sales representative receives a list of item numbers to be suggested for purchase together with the product that the customer orders. Now let's talk some more in detail about those supplementary items. The supplementary items form has 3 sections. The top section, which displays the item code and indicates at which level a suggestion will be made. The selections available are Table, Group, and All. The table level represents the individual item level. The group level represents a supplementary item group, and All represents all inventory items. The middle line section is where the supplementary items are set up to be suggested for a single customer, a supplementary item, a customer group, or all customers. The bottom section is used for the additional control of supplementary item suggestions. It contains 3 field groups. The first is the multiple quantity. This field determines the number of supplementary items to be added to the order line. For example, to add supplementary items every time that a product is sold, the multiple quantity box should be set to 1. To add supplementary items every second time that the product is sold, the multiple quantity box should be set to 2. The supplementary items are added only one time if the multiple quantity box is empty. Next is the date interval. This is used to input a time period during which the supplementary item suggested is valid in AX. The administration group lets you select free of charge to provide the suggested supplementary item to the customer for free. You can also select the optional checkbox to make the supplementary item be displayed as an optional selection in the sales order during the supplementary item suggestion process. Select once only to present the supplementary item suggestion one time for each sales order. Now let's configure a supplementary item together in AX. We'll do this from Product Information Management and then open the Released Products form. You'll select the item that you want to create a supplementary for. So I'll scroll down and find a speaker. Next, you'll go to either the Purchase or the Sell tab in the Action pane. For my example, we're going to do a supplementary sales item. So on the Sell tab of the Action pane, I'll click the Supplementary Sales Item button in the Related Information group. This will open up the Supplementary Items sales form. At the top, you can see the item code is already selected for table with a specific item. So I'll click the New button to add a new supplementary item. For the account code, I'm going to select which customers this supplementary sales item will apply to. I want this to be applicable for all customers, so I'll select all in the account code and nothing in the account selection field. The unit of measure is based on the unit of measure for the primary item that we are adding the supplementary item for. Then, in the quantity limit field, I'll type the number of items of the primary item that need to be purchased or sold in order to be eligible for the supplementary item. So I'll type 1. Next, in the supplementary item field, I'll select the item that I want to offer as a supplement. I'll choose this cable. If the supplementary item you're selecting contains a configuration, size, color, or style, you must select those options on the line. The last field here is the supplementary quantity. This indicates how many of the supplementary items 1703 should be given to the customer. I want to offer 1. Down on the bottom of the form, we can select the multiple quantity. This indicates for each quantity of the bought quantity, can they receive the supplementary quantity. So for every 1, they're eligible to get 1 supplementary cable. This deal is only going to be running for 1 week, so I can specify the dates that I'm going to be running this special in my stores. In the administration group, you can select the options to make the supplementary item free of charge, optional, and once only. If you select the once only checkbox, the customer will only be eligible to receive the supplementary item the first time they order this item. If the optional checkbox is marked, the user will be prompted and they can select to decline or accept the supplementary item. In the next lesson, we'll start talking more about purchase and sales agreements.